Hello and welcome to Tuner Tips by todderbert. In front of us we have the Beston. This is an ultra slim 10,000 milliamp hour power bank, model number PS025. You can buy these on Amazon for a total of $9.99. I'll have links below in case you're interested. I'm always on the lookout for a decent, inexpensive power bank to review, and I may have found one here, so let's check it out. The PS025 mobile power supply. This box looks really familiar, so let's kind of compare. The famous Mr. Batt box, the PS016, the $9.99 gem. Yes, if you look, it's like they're made by the same company. I'm guessing that they make them for these companies, and then these companies rubber stamp their names on there. So there you are. Very cool. So this power bank, again, has the same little symbols as that other box did. Beston. Okay, it's pretty basic. Has little edge things, smartphone, tablet, action camera, MP3 player, gamepad, and flashlight. Yeah. And on the back here, has some profile pics, information there if you need to know. I'll try to cover most of that, except for the intelligent safeguards. That's kind of nice. Built-in multi-layers of protection, IC to protect the power bank, and your devices against overcharging, over-discharging, short circuit, high temperature, and surge current. Those are good things, right? Keep the power bank away from water. Don't throw it in the pool. Keep the power bank away from the children. Children will chew on it. Nice. Well, there you go. Let's go ahead and open this up. See what we get inside the box for $10. Yeah, $10, always a good deal. 10's easy to spend, right? I like things that are $10. $10 radios, $10 flashlights, and they got to perform for $10. So let's see what this guy can do. So here's the power bank. Yes, it looks huge, but it's super thin. We'll show it to you in a second. See what else we get in the box. I think there is a cable here. Pull that out. And the box should be empty. Yep. Set that down. Okay, so a little sleeve held this little micro USB cable. I would like to see a Type-C cable as more of a standard. But for right now, we're seeing these micro USB still on the cheap power banks. But this isn't too bad. It works. Next, we get a manual. Here we go. Pretty basic. I'm going to kind of lower this down a little bit. Power bank. Nothing special here. Thank you for purchasing our product. For optimum performance and safety, please read these instructions. Well, that seems pretty well done there. Nice. Open this up and boom, you're done. Product information, delicate design, beautiful and generous. Well, that's interesting to talk about power banks that way. The color of the product, diversification. Okay, that's a bad translation. The LED display of remaining power. Okay, so there's your stats there. Your polymer battery, 10,000 milliamp hour, 37 watt hours internal. People who, I read reviews, they don't understand power banks. That's the internal capacity. So if you tore it apart and charged that battery by itself, that's what you'd get. But since you are using it to convert to 5 volts, you lose a little bit of milliamp hour, of course, rating to convert. And of course, converting back when you're charging a device. So how to use the power bank. Now these lights here are not accurate. They're showing 25% per each LED. That's not the case. In my case, with mine, 3 LEDs means half. 1 LED means you better start hooking it up to a charger or it's going to die on you. So yeah, it stays like at full for quite a long time. I'll show that to you. There you go, how to hook it up. Pretty basic stuff. Caution, warranty, done. Okay, let's get the power bank. It's in plastic. It's got a nice slimline design. I like this. We'll go over dimensions really quick. We'll do a little size comparison. Bring this up. All right, so the Beston. Let's do this 3 1/4 inches across, or 6 3/8 of an inch in length, and we have a thickness of a 1/2 inch. This reminds me of like one of those Galaxy Note 10s. Those real big tablet phones. That would be good if you have a case already. This will fit well with it. Something to think about. I get little bits of paper here from the box. Get that over there. It's always annoying me. Okay. So let's go ahead and show you some different comparisons. So I reviewed this here. This is the Aukey, I don't know if I'm saying that right, PB N73, 10,000 milliamp hour power bank. This one here is about the size of an iPhone 7. And let's give you an idea for size comparison. As you can see, it fits inside the dimensions of the Beston power bank, but the Beston is definitely thinner than the Aki. So there you go. Give you an idea what's going on there. So ultra slim is the name of the game with this bad boy. And of course we have the famous Mr. Batt. This guy here, the P016, is amazing. We'll talk about capacity. This is like $9.99 also. So if you're just worried about capacity, just buy this. I'll have links below. Mr. Batt has got your back. This is the one you want. I know it's pretty basic, but it's just as basic as this one. It does a great job, and it's got more power. And we'll talk about that in a second. But there you go for size comparison. It's definitely thicker than the other. So again, it just depends on your situation and what you need. So there's that. And I forgot to mention that this beautiful, I like this white, it's really nice. This runs about $14.99. When it's on sale, it's $11.99. So it's a good bargain. This actually outperforms the Beston by a little bit, just a little bit. And we'll talk about capacities in a second. But let's look over the Beston and its features. So right away, it's a matte black finish plastic housing. It seems fairly sturdy. No creaking. It seems to be put together real well. It's probably glued shut. Beston in blue there. Up here, we have a power button. Accesses the status LEDs. Again, those are not accurate. It'll be on 4 for quite a long time till you're halfway down, and then one light will go off. When that's the case, you're probably just under half at 3 lights. When it gets down to 1 light, you're at about 5%. 2 lights, you're at 10%. So yeah, if you got 2 lights showing, you better hook it up to a charger. 1 light, it's going to run out real soon, like in a couple minutes. That's what I noticed. It starts flashing real fast and it's out. But there you go. And if your device isn't turned on, use a little button to turn it on to start charging the power, charging the device. So the business end of this, we have 3 ports. The middle one is your charging port, micro USB in. It charges at 2 amps in, pretty basic. Your outputs are 2.1 amps on each one. If you're using one independently, if you use them together, it shares the 2.1 amp rating. That's all you get on the output. And that's printed here on the back. There's the model number, showing the input, showing the outputs, and showing total output max, 2.1 amps. So it's okay for what it is. Yeah, slim, $10. It rocks. So let's talk about capacities, and then we'll do a little demo, do final thoughts on this little bad boy. So I use a tester, my really dang UM25. This is a great little tester. It gives me elapsed, how many milliamp hours it provided, how many watt hours. It's just a really neat device. I've got a second one on the way. I find that sometimes I want 2 of those. So this device here, it supplied 6,303 milliamp hour average at 32.1 watt hours at 5 volts. That's pretty good. I always give that rating. Then you can convert. In one of my videos, I will talk about conversions and what it means, those numbers, and how to actually figure out the efficiency of your power bank and tell you, kind of get an idea what the actual capacity of the battery is. From what my tests show, this battery is probably like a 9,000 milliamp hour internal battery versus a 10,000. That's just my opinion and from what I've seen math-wise. But still not bad for $9.99. I'm pretty impressed. So yeah, there you can expect that. And of course, talked about the outputs. Now I use real world testing. I don't use dummy loads. I use an iPad, which I'm going to show you in a second. And I charge about 1.5 to 2 amps on average when I'm discharging this. So let's go ahead and talk about other capacities. The Aki here, it delivered 6,576 milliamp hours or 33.6 watt hours. Not bad if you can get this for $11.99. And of course, the big winner here is Mr. Batt. It provided 6,800 milliamp hours or 34 watt hours at $9.99 price. Gotta love that. So this is the best value, but it depends on your situation, what size of device you need. So let's go ahead and hook this up, show you how it works. I gotta flip it over because that's the way these hook up. And I'm gonna hook up my iPad. Now I usually have it off to the corner here. Bring it in. And we'll plug this in. And that should light up. If it doesn't, I will start it up. There we go. It's going to show it's charging. There it's showing it's charging. And on here it's pulling, okay, almost 2 amps, and the voltage is not sagging, which is really nice. It's staying at 5 volts. Very cool, very standard. And then this one here, yeah, you can zero out these numbers, hit this button, and that's how I can tell the elapsed, how much was charged. So it's neat setup here, showing about 10 watts. Okay, now a neat thing with this is, of course, you can do multiple devices. I have, let me see if I can get it out here without making a big mess. I have a D808 shortwave radio. You can tell the battery is pretty low. So we're going to hook this radio up. Let's see if I can do this all on camera. To the power bank while it's charging the iPad, so you get an idea how well this does. There we go, it fits on frame. Here's the cable. We'll hook this radio up. Now the radio is not going to draw a lot, so you'll see a little drop on the iPad. Yeah, it dropped about, I don't know, what, 100 milli, yeah, 0.100, a tenth of a milliamp, or tenth of an amp, excuse me, tenth of a milliamp. That'd be pretty small. But here you go, it dropped a little bit. And it's charging this too. So you could be charging a smart device and your radio at the same time. Now what people want to know is, can I charge my devices while I'm charging the power bank? Well, let's find that out. I do not know. It did not say in the manual if it will or not. So we're going to use this cable from the D808 since it's micro USB and it's long enough. And we're still charging the iPad. Let's go ahead and show you that. It's still going, just in silent mode. And we're going to plug in over here to a charger, and then we're going to bring it over without knocking things over. Okay. And we're going to see if we can't, oh man. Okay, so I have to unplug this. It should still show charging on the iPad when I check it. So let's go ahead and unplug this. Plug this in here. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's see, let's get this charged. Yeah, I've noticed my iPad thinks this is a smart device. It says unlike iPad. Yeah, so you gotta unplug this and plug it back in. Dumb iPad. There we go. Now it's charging. So now we're showing charge, which is great. Now we're gonna plug this in, and we're gonna see if we can charge the power bank and do this at the same time. Okay, so now it's charging. Let's see if the iPad's still going. And the iPad is still showing it's taking a charge. There you go. Bring that back up. So, and I am charging the power bank at the same time. But you know what I'm going to do? Just double check. I'm going to plug this over here to see if it's taking a current draw, because it may have turned off. So let's go ahead and plug. I'm going to plug this in over by my AC adapter. Take a quick check. See if it's charging. It is charging at 1.1 amps. And let's see if this is going. And this is working. Okay, just a good double check. Come on, get in the focus thing. Hey, you can see me. Hey, it's todderbert. Okay, so come on, turn on. There you go, 45%. It's showing the charge feature. We are charging this because the meter over there, I can't bring it over to show you because it's a power strip way over there, but it's showing it is charging, so you can do through charging. Yay, all that for that. All right, let's unplug all this and do some final thoughts on this power bank. Okay, cool. Done with that. Done with the iPad. Okay, so the Beston. Definitely worth the $9.99 if it can do that through charging like I just showed you. It did. Pretty impressed by that. Great. It definitely didn't turn anything off. And a lot of them will just turn things off. Like if you plug in the input, it'll turn off the output ports, which is a pain. But this one did not. It continued to charge the iPad and it continued to charge the device. So I thought that was pretty neat to see. For $9.99, yeah, you can't beat it as long as you like the form factor. Super thin. Okay, I want to let you know that this capacity is above average than my other ones I've reviewed. I've reviewed quite a few 10,000 milliamp hour power banks, and most of them run right around the 6,000 milliamp hour range. So for this to get 6,300, it's getting more than the average. And now what I mean by that, I did an Anchor Power Core 10,000 milliamp hour one. I haven't reviewed it yet because they stopped. I don't know if they stock it anymore. I didn't want to review it, and it's not stock for you guys to buy. But if it's restocked, I'll review it. But that one only provided 6,000 milliamp hour, and it's supposed to have 2 or 3 LG cells in it. So surprised by that. It seems like these flat packs, these flat lithium packs, provide more power versus the cylindrical cells. That's what I've been finding out. So well, there it is, the Beston P025 gets a recommended buy. Check out the links. Pick one of these up if you like the form factor. If you don't, you like this kind of sexier white color, get this one. I'll have a link down below for the all key, which is really neat. Get it on sale for $11.99. Don't spend $15. $11.99. Way to go on that one. And of course, Mr. Batt has got your back. The link will be down below. This is $9.99. You buy this one all day long because it's the capacity master. It's the best one I've found to date on 10,000 milliamp hour power bank. The best. Alrighty. Not the best on, but the best Mr. Batt. So there it is. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching. Give me a like if you like these power bank videos. I like making them because you guys are going to use them for your radios, your portable flashlights. I believe this really fits my channel. And hopefully you guys approve. Definitely let me know. 2, if you like power banks and these type of products, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of comparisons and things that I do here and trying to inform you. And then 3, comment below what you think about the Beston P025 Ultra Slim Power Bank. Would this be something you'd pick up? Does you think this will fit your case really nice because it's the size of your monster phone? I've seen phones this big. It's crazy. So there you go. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.